some of my interesting finds this morning on this beach walk. I'm having a grand time right here on this beach, folks, right next to the old church, 5-acre homestead. Good Friday morning, folks. Mr. Garry here, and freebie from GBL, the old church, 5-acre homestead. Eager to get out of the house today, to get the smell of the house off my clothes, off my body, and get out and experience the Newfoundland outdoors. We're gonna do our usual, well, I don't know about usual, but we do our Newfoundland beach walks every once in a while. And the temperatures, folks, it's a +1 right now, 7:30 a.m. on January the 3rd. +1, as I said. I think that's around 28 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that maybe. And it's supposed to get up to a bombing +4 on January the 3rd. Isn't that something? Normally this time of the year, it's around a -10 degrees Celsius. But it's a +4 and we'll take it. +4 is around 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's not a bad day, not a bad morning to enjoy a Newfoundland beach walk. Come along with me. Freebie is going to stay right here. She's going to be parked right here. We're going to do the beach walk. You never know, we might find some interesting treasures. It has been a while since we've been here, so you never know. So come with me now down on this beach. It has been a while since we've been down on this beach, folks. Oh, I would say at least 3 weeks ago. Go back and look at our last Newfoundland beach walk. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. It was well before Christmas. Anyway, so now we're down on the beach. The tide is in, but we should be able to see some sea treasures, some beach treasures. You never know what's going to be down here. So let me take my time, get down on this beach. Okay, as I said, the tide is in. We'll go to the right this morning, see what we can find along the beach. And then when we come back, we'll see how time goes. We might go toward the left as well. So follow along now, folks, and let's see if we can find some interesting beach treasures on our beach walk today. So I haven't gone too far. Let me get down here to the beach edge where the waves are lopping in. It is a bit slippery here. I haven't gone very far, and I came across a nice piece of green sea glass right down by the water's edge. Look at that. I'm gonna walk along this beach now, continue my trek along this shore. In fact, I think I see, now that's a shell there. Interesting how the edge of the sand and the seashore has eroded a little bit. Another piece of glass there, look at that. That's a piece of clear glass. I'll take that, put that in my pocket. There's another piece. So there's a fair bit around this morning on this beach. Like I said, I haven't gone very far and I've already got 3. And I think I see another piece up here. Look at that. Just in this little section alone, I found 3 clear. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A piece of interesting blue right there. So I better get that, because blue are hard to come by. Some interesting finds, folks, right here along the water's edge. Look at that, a very nice piece of nearly clear, rectangular shaped. And if I move a little further along, I'm sure you can see it. There's a nice piece of blue right there. They're frozen into the sand, and I'm using a flat stone to help me get them out of the sand. And if I go a little further still, look at that. Another piece of green. I've gotten a few actually, and I'll show them to you later. But let's keep our walking. let's keep walking along this Newfoundland beach and see what we can find in terms of treasures and sea glass. Seems to be lots and lots on the go this morning along the water's edge. Let's just keep walking along this beach here and see what we can find. So I found several pieces of blue. There's another piece of clear right there. Okay, and if I move over here a little bit, there's another piece of clear. Okay, so lots of clear on the go, that's for sure. But I'm more interested in finding some very interesting blue and green, reds and oranges and stuff like that. Another clear right there. A little small piece, but still, it's a piece of sea glass, just the same, folks. Just the same. Another piece here. So we're getting quite a few pieces in this little section of beach. That's an interesting object right there. Whatever that is, I think I'm gonna take it. And there's a rock stuck inside of it. I'm not quite sure what it is. So we may have to do a little Google search to find out what this little item is. Okay, we'll keep looking. Keep looking for lots and lots of interesting treasures. There's another piece of sea glass. They're all frozen in the beach this morning because of the cold temperatures from last night. But it is warming up. There's another piece right there. And that's just a stepstone away. And another one right there. Look at that. Okay, I'll keep searching, folks. Oh, look at that. My eyes. Look at what my eyes just found. Another large piece of green and a piece of clear right next to it. What's that? That's awesome today. Look at that. Okay, get those two now, Mr. Garry. All right. So, doing quite well. I'll come back with you in a few minutes. So it's been an interesting beach walk this morning, folks, a Newfoundland beach walk. And we've kind of extended our stay here on this particular beach. We've reached the end of the sandy part of the beach where you can actually find some sea glass. Now I'm in an area where it's just a lot of bull scallop and seaweed and all kinds of other stuff. I'll show it to you, and then we'll move back toward Freebie. So this is generally where I'm to right now, and the beach looks like it's full of a lot of seaweed and sea scallop and Irish moss and all kinds of stuff like that. And I can't very well walk any further in that general direction. So I'm going to turn around and walk back. I just found an interesting object, folks. I'm sure most of you will probably know what it is, and you can probably see it there in the distance. My feet is going down inside the moss. It's a Bic lighter. Just look at that. It's an old Bic lighter. I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to take it home, though, and thaw it out. It is completely frozen among the seaweed. And I'm going to take it home and see if I can get it working. Just for kicksy, for no other reason. Just to see if I can. I've searched this beach, though, all the way up here now. If you look in the distance, you can see Freebie all the way back there. Let me see if I can zoom in. I can't even zoom in with my phone this morning. My fingers are not numb, though. So, but anyway, you should be able to see Freebie back there in the distance, in the middle of the screen. So let me keep looking now on my way back, because you never know. Going back, I might come across a few pieces that I missed coming up. So hopefully, we'll find a few more treasures along our beach walk today. That's an interesting seashell there, though. Look at that. I like the look of that one. And it's right next to a crab claw. I think I'm gonna take that seashell home. It looks quite interesting. It's a wrinkle or a conch, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'll take that seashell home. And I don't think there's any more sea glass here. Although, look at that. That's quite an interesting piece of sea glass. It's frozen in the ground. Let me see if I can get a rock there to knock it out. I don't want to break it though. It's frozen in the ground. Look at that. He's got lots of different colors into it. Let me see if I can get something to get it out. I still got that long stick there. And let me see if I can unfreeze it. There you go, look at that. That is an interesting piece of sea glass. There's a rock frozen on the back of it. Well, we'll have to see what's on the go with that. And look right there. There's another little piece right there as well. So I'll get that. That's also frozen in. So I gotta poke at it with my stick. Okay, get that piece of sea glass, Mr. Garry. Look at that. Okay, put that in my pocket. I've got a few greens. I've got a few blues. And I've got a lot of clear. So we'll keep looking. You never know. We might find some interesting treasures on our way back. Some of my interesting finds this morning on this beach walk. I'm having a grand time right here on this beach, folks, right next to the old church 5-acre homestead. What a beautiful morning. I'm sure it's 4 degrees right now. It has warmed up quite a bit. I'm gonna show you this little pile here in greater detail. Some of my treasures, some of my finds this morning on this Newfoundland beach, folks. What a variety of beautiful sea glass colors I found this morning. Look at that. And some interesting objects as well, including a jigsaw puzzle. My little collection so far on this beach walk. The absolute perfect beach walk, folks, here in Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. Lots and lots of sea treasures, lots and lots of sea glass found this morning on this beach walk. Plus 4 degrees on the 3rd day of January 2025. What a beautiful morning it is indeed, and we did have a grand time. Thank you for coming along with me today. I truly enjoyed it. You have a blessed weekend now. You take care of yourself. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in another video very soon. Mr. Garry signing out. Take care, folks. God bless. Absolutely indeed, the perfect beach walk today. Myself and Freebie right there on this beach in Davidsville, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. Lots and lots of sea treasures to show you. So stick around, folks. I am going to show you a clip very soon of all of the treasures I found today.